opportunity. Just answering some of your questions that have been fired at me from Twitter overnight. Aaron asks, how does it feel taking charge of such an iconic team and name and racing at such a young age, and did you have any support? Yeah, it's obviously pretty daunting. You don't really expect that sort of thing to happen, and but you know, you have support. Got my family, obviously. You know, we've got a great group of guys and girls here. Our top manager are really supportive as well, and you know, they sort of knew that this sort of thing was coming when my dad got ill. So there was a little bit of a transition. Not as much as it probably could have been, if I'm honest. I would have liked it a little bit more. And at the end of the day, you know, you sort of get chucked in the deep end. You either swim or you sink, and I'd like to think we've managed to, you know, go a long way from my first couple of days involved. But yeah, you know, you have support, but you've also got guys who try and take advantage of you. You know, I've had a couple of guys who've really tried to screw me over the years as well. And a couple of those guys were people that we really trusted. So, you know, there's pluses and minuses of it all really. You just got to take it in your stride and just try and do what's best for the team and for the company and your family. Christian asks, were you always interested in running a race team, or did you have other aspirations? I've always been interested in racing. I pretty much grew up in the Formula 1 paddock, so you know, if I wasn't at the race at the F1 with my dad, I was probably in the rugby with my dad. So those were two things I was sort of brought up with pretty aggressively. I think if I'd liked anything else other than those two things, my dad probably would have kicked me out of the house, which would have been fair enough. I was also a DJ back in the day as well, and ran my own record label and ran nights in the UK and in Ibiza as well, which was pretty awesome. So, you know, I was growing quite a nice little company there, so I probably would have liked to have seen in some way, shape or form how that could have progressed, because it was getting some real legs. But then obviously everything happened with my dad, and you know, I had to leave it all and come over here, which has been fantastic. Liam asks, what are my thoughts on the Giz to 888? I think Roland did it before we had the opportunity to nab him ourselves. Look, the Giz is a seriously quick driver. He's a great guy as well, and he's matured a hell of a lot over the last 18 months. We saw that at Clipsal, you know, his battle with JC and Garth. You know, I think 2 years ago Shane probably would have done the immature thing and just bumped James off, but you know, he drove like a real champion there, to be honest. And you know, fortunately we managed to come out on top, and JC managed to, you know, be the better driver on the day. But you know, you can genuinely see that the Giz has got a lot of speed. So you know, it's a good move for 888. It's good to keep the Giz in a Holden as well. We wouldn't want him going and, you know, doing something stupid by joining Ford. So you know, happy to have him in the Holden family. Would it be nice if we could have him with us? But you know, we'll let Roland have this one. JJ asks, what are the challenges of running such different sporting businesses on opposite sides of the globe? I guess you mean the rugby club compared to a racing team. Look, they're hugely different. One thing I always sort of joke is that in the racing team, we've only got 4 drivers to deal with, you know, with all the craziness that goes on with dealing with athletes. In the rugby team, I've got about 45, so that can take up a lot more time and effort in managing those sort of guys, and it's a different kind of attitude. You know, in the racing team, you know, you've got that sort of mesh between the human elements and the technical elements, which makes motorsport so incredible. Whereas in rugby, it's much more just the human elements and how you end up taking care of these guys both mentally and physically. There isn't the sort of technical side to it as much. So you know, there's pros and cons of both. Scott Long asks, my hair is a right mess. How do you manage to keep yours perfect and with your busy work schedule? Well, fortunately, Scott, I have a guy called Warren Luff, who not only is our co-driver, but he's also my personal hairstylist. So in between practice sessions, everything like that, you know, when you put the cans on, you know, with the radios, and you take them back off, the hair gets a little bit, you know, out of kilter. You know, without a shadow of a doubt, I know that I can go into the trailer. Luffy's going to be there. He's got an incredible male grooming set that he keeps there for me. So he sort of, you know, does himself, does me. We've got a big vanity mirror. You know, it's great to have someone who's not only a, you know, great athlete and driver, but also someone who really knows hair very well. So that's how it all happens. Tanisha, it's a good name. Tanisha asks, who would be the best looking female out of the drivers if they were born a girl? I assume you mean out of all the drivers in V8 supercars. I don't know, probably Fabs, because he's got those sort of big cow eyes. You know, they're sort of dark and mysterious, so he'd probably look alright as a girl, I guess. He's quite tall and tanned as well, naturally, so yeah, he's got a bit of that going on. I think Reynolds would probably reckon he'd be a pretty good looking girl as well. He'd be one of the girls you probably want to avoid in the club. you don't know where they've been.